Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Leadership 570, Leadership and Mission Fulfillment. This is a course in the Master of Arts in Leadership program at Northwest Christian University. I'm Larry Coburn. I'm your instructor for this course. If you don't know me, I'm best known as having a long career with sports giant Nike. Perhaps the most germane to this course was my experience as director of Nike's Lean Manufacturing and Learning Center. We were at a real factory site in Vietnam. We had to make real shoes, fill real orders, run a real business there. But we were also running a school to learn how to apply lean principles, or the Toyota production system, to the shoe manufacturing and shoe business. One of those practices that we learned, the Japanese call Hoshin Kanri. It's variously translated policy deployment or strategy deployment, probably more appropriate. And in that center, we took a book by Pascal Dennis called Getting the Right Things Done. It's a helpful book if you want to make application of this to have in your library. You can find it at lean.org in their bookstore. It's about $50, I think. But as we went along, we tried and evaluated and made improvements for our situation as the lean way was taught to us. So at first we copied the book, and then we copied the methods in the book, and then we went about adjusting it for what was working in our situation. And so I encourage you to do the same thing with what you learn in this course. Along the way, I'll share some of my experiences at the Learning Center in Vietnam, again for inspiration and instruction. On methods and mission, I think it's important to start with a quote one of my teachers would give us frequently. Look, he would say, there's not one right way, there's only one goal. And then he would sort of wag his finger. Do you remember what the goal is again? And of course, the big ultimate goal for any of us in our organizations is our mission, our purpose. Why do we exist? What are we here for? What are we trying to do in a big missional sense? And that's mission fulfillment. How do we fulfill that mission? How do we actually accomplish that? Not just talk about it, but actually make something happen. That would come through some of our methods. The primary method leaders use is the creation and execution of strategies. So we're going to spend a lot of time in this course on strategy development and strategy deployment, and how to think strategically, how to come up with strategies, and then how to implement those strategies. And finally, the leader's job is really to align people toward fulfilling the mission, align people to work within the strategies, to make the strategies work, to even help improve what the strategies are as time goes along. It's the, in the words of the somewhat famous pastor and church leader Andy Stanley, it's important to marry the mission but date the methods. So we often, strategies are like that. They come and they go, but the mission remains the same. So this course is going to give you a view into several methods and approaches towards strategic planning and strategic execution. And leaders need to master strategic thinking, strategic planning, strategic development, strategy execution, if we're going to lead the way to fulfill our mission, whatever that mission is. So no two organizations, and really no two leaders, facilitate mission fulfillment in exactly the same way. There's common principles, things that can make it work, things that really don't work. But part of what makes strategy deployment work is that every organization puts the principles into practice using methods, forms, formats, forums, cadence, calendars, and things that fit them. And that usually means trying and improving. Trying, reviewing, and improving, even in your methods of strategy, execution, and mission fulfillment. So you never really finish that. You can always engage people more. You can always engage people sooner, easier, deeper, quicker. You can always communicate better, sooner, easier, deeper, quicker. So I would encourage you as leaders, this is a never-ending journey. If this is your first foray into mission fulfillment and strategies and being strategic, it won't be your last if you're doing it right. You're beginning a journey that never ends. So I'm excited for this course of study and for our journey toward becoming strategic or more strategic leaders. So here's some tips for the course. Remember, read the syllabus. It's very important. Don't miss the signature assignment description and the signature assignment rubric. There's also a video assignment on the last week, week 7. There's a rubric that goes along with that. The two are related. Signature assignment and video assignment are very related. Make sure you look at those right up front. Understand what you're going to be doing at the end of the course so that you read and listen and do the work that's leading up to that with that end in mind. I front-loaded a lot of the textbook reading. There's 2 texts. We're only reading some of the chapters from Becoming a Strategic Leader. You're going to get a chance to write 2 rough drafts of your signature assignment strategic plan. And with the first one especially, don't worry about trying to get everything in there. Put as much as you can in and describe the things you're still going to work on putting in. Describe what they're going to be, even if you don't have all the detail, so that I can give you feedback. Yeah, that's on the right track. You're missing this, that kind of thing. Use those rough drafts as an opportunity to get some really useful feedback. I will do my best to give you as much feedback as I can so that your signature assignment strategic plan is really a home run. You also may find when you get to the later weeks in the course that it's helpful to go back and watch some of the earlier videos again. Maybe look at some of the textbook stuff again as you work on that signature project the last couple of weeks, the signature assignment and the video. So this is intended to be a really practical course. Some theory, but less theory, more practice than the average master's degree program course. And so don't forget, there's not one right way. There's only one goal. What is that goal? What is your mission? Keep reminding yourself of that. As you read and watch the attend videos, please understand they're here to make you think, to give you ideas, to show you what others have done in their context. Some of the videos really demonstrate what people have done with this idea of mission fulfillment. I'm not looking for you to show me that you can mimic those methods back exactly. I'm looking for you to learn from them and craft your approach. What's appropriate for you in your context? What's the mission of your organization? The piece of it you're trying to lead, etc. Again, I'm excited for this journey. I hope you are too. May God bless us as we lead and learn and lead some more.